Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Oh No, More Lemmings playthrough. We started words hard difficult. We started the last video with the Wicked difficulty. We're still working our way through Wicked, which that's probably going to end up being the title of this video. But yeah, what I said before about this level not having any like reused concepts, I apparently lied. I actually kind of forgot about this level. This is a very similar level that we played before. It's just you're given different tasks. And based on the name, you can probably guess what the tasks are. But yeah, this is basically, let's bomb through this structure and get our lemmings here. You pretty much play it in the same way. But again, it's a different way you approach it. I honestly forgot that this was a thing. Like, I always hear people say that, like, oh yeah, all the levels in this, Oh No More Lemmings thing are, you know, completely unique, but really they're not. I mean, there are some, you know, it's a unique tile set, obviously, and, you know, it's kind of creative, but kind of like I mentioned before, I mean, this is stuff we had to do in the original Lemmings game. But yeah, I'm zooming out at the beginning here just to give a better look at what we have. That should not be splat height, so it should be fine. I know this lemming is kind of like the tricky one. And you also have a few builders. I guess it's more than a few builders. You can also build to kind of get through some other areas a little faster. Maybe I'll do that here. Kind of get you in this area, I guess. The sooner we get everyone together, the less I'll have to use this zoomed out view. Let's go ahead and bomb you, and bomb you. Go back a little bit. I'm trying to be a little careful because I don't think you want to build too high, or they for some reason count some of that as death height, or getting the top of the screen as a death for some reason, which I don't understand why. Okay, so he can't get through there quite yet. That's fine. Blow this up. But yeah, I'm pretty much approaching this in the same way that I approached the last time we did this level. So you do kind of want to do it in the same way. I think it's actually pretty generous with the lemmings you need to save too, so it's really not too bad. I guess we're gonna blow this up. So all these lemmings are here now. If we can just get through this little hole here, we should be fine. Few more bombs we have to use too. Okay, so 2 of the groups are joined up. You guys are joined up. Now I just need to get through here, and there we go. Okay, we're good. And see, we have plenty of lemmings to utilize, too. This level is very, very generous with the numbers you have to save. But yeah, let's watch them all get to the end. And we're not going to talk about the bubbling water that lives over here. We're gonna just ignore that and pretend I never said anything else in relation to that in this playthrough. Okay, there we go. Lost Lemming to Lemming Central. Lemming Central sounds like a cool place to be. No, I do kind of remember this level. This is a unique one. Yeah, okay. I think I remember this one. So what we're going to do for this one here is we have to save 72 lemmings. We only have 2 blockers, and we only have 5 bombers. So what we need to do is, first things first, we need to blow up. This one's honestly not too bad. We need to blow another one up right here. Need to blow another one up right here. Need to block you. And we can pretty much release everyone now. And that's it. That's really it. Probably not as hard as you think it would be. Literally just making a step forward for one, and then making sure a blocker's on one level and one's on another one, and that's pretty much it. Now, this level would probably be a lot harder without the instant bomber thing. It'd be a lot more like timing it out, obviously. But here, because they're instant, it's pretty easy to set the thing up. Because, like, if you try to use a, you know, an old school bomber, you have to wait like 5 seconds, and you have to make sure the, yeah. That would actually be kind of tricky now that I think about it. So, thank God that that's not actually a thing. So, yeah. Okay, well, there you go. That's that level done. A towering problem. Right, this one. So we have 50 lemmings, have to save 45 of them. So yeah, this is interesting. I remember doing this in a slightly different way when I didn't have to, and this is another level that actually does get a lot easier through like the quality of life stuff you have for this version. So we're gonna make these guys a climber, and we're gonna wait until he's at a certain point where we can blow open this tower without getting rid of the floor. And we're going to do the same thing again. We're just going to keep on doing this. That's really all I can say. And then we're going to make, I'll wait till this gets blown open first. Yeah, we're going to make a climber out of you. I'm gonna make a climber out of you. Doesn't really work, I guess. I'll make a lem out of you. That's the Mulan version of that song. Okay. And we're still gonna do kind of the same thing again, but I need to get a staircase set up first before I do that. And yeah, I'm not gonna have the release rate just yet. So right here, what we need to do is we need to build a staircase that should be fine, honestly. And I'm not gonna do this next part yet until this lemming's done. We should be done by that point. And even if there is like a little step they have to get over, that's fine. Which there's not even that, so we're good. Yeah, we used all but one of our guys, so yeah, that was pretty simple. Yeah, honestly, like, it's really surprising. Some of the, like, crazy levels, I think, were, like, a little more difficult than some of the stuff we've played in both Wild and Wicked. It's really interesting, honestly. How on earth? Well, that's a question. That is definitely a question. Okay, so we have 2 blockers, but, I mean, you can probably figure out how we're doing this, so it's really not that bad. But yeah, we need to get these guys from here all the way over here. So yeah, it's not really that hard of a concept with what we're doing here. Obviously, this first part, they're not above any safety yet, so we do need to build. I'm also going to make you a floater. And, yeah, notice how we don't have any bombers. That's kind of the tricky thing. But that's cool, because there's still something we can do about that. If we make a bomber, or a blocker here. Now notice, this is a pretty wide space. So it's wide enough that we could still build a climber over them to get them across that if we needed to. Now, there's still another problem, and obviously that's the fact that, you know, splat height and everything. We need to obviously mitigate that still. But we will definitely do that with this guy. But we're going to do that in a very special way. The most special of ways. I'm not sure where we want to begin this. I'll assume here. And if he crashes into this, we'll go ahead and build this part. But, it's going to be a bit. We can also go ahead and release everyone. Because we have these tools, it makes it easier to get the right lemmings, so I'm not as worried about that aspect of it. Okay, so we're actually going to go over. That's fine. As long as we build into this. So we're probably going to wait a little bit before we build up there. And see, that's good because this is intersecting with that, so we're not going to walk off. That's good. Let's get all the way to the edge here. That should be good. I'll try to speed up the staircases a little bit. Let me go back this way because it's going to be just waiting. So you're going to balk. You're going to walk back down. Okay, we're good. So now we still have to do this, so let's make sure we get the right guy. Which that should be more than doable. See, this arrow thing, honestly, like, I mean, there's a lot of really good additions. Honestly, if it just had this quality of life feature, it would do so much good. Like, even just that by itself would be pretty freaking awesome, honestly. Being able to make sure you go the right direction, because that's the thing that really bothered me about some levels of the original, particularly the triple threat level, triple trouble it might be called. because it's just like trying to get the Lemmings to face the right way. I remember just always being a pain in the neck to do that level. And like, just having a feature like this would have made that a lot better. But there we go, another level done. Wow, we're already on level 10, and I feel like this video's not been going on that long. I do remember this level being somewhat tricky, though, because of the nature of it. So this could still take a bit. But yeah, gotta save all but 2. And we're going to be using those 2 Lemmings in very specific ways as well. So this is what we're going to do. So first of all, we need to make... I don't think it matters that this guy's a floater, but we're still going to do that. And we're going to make a blocker right here. Let me just verify. Yeah, that should make that a step, basically. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we're done with that. Let's go back to you. Now we're not making this guy a climber. This guy is not climbing. This climbing is not in this guy's future. He's gonna go ahead and patch this up. These guys are just gonna chill for a bit. And we're gonna have this guy build over here. Let him go to the edge. The edge of glory. 'Cause I'm on the edge of glory. Okay, still not ready for the next part. We'll get to that. Gotta set some other stuff first. And then we're going to start building over here as well. I'm going to do this just to make sure we're at the edge. Once again, the edge of glory. We're going to keep on doing this. We're going to go one more time after this. And while this guy is doing this, we're going to make a climber over here. I'm going to make you a blocker. You're going to dig down here. And if you haven't figured it out, we're going to use this guy to build up to the exit. And you're probably wondering, are we going to about these guys? Well, you technically already know. Because I kind of showcase what we're doing with this other guy. But I'm going to wait till we're ready to bring them over, because at this point they're not ready for that. I think once I build the first of these staircases, I'll be fine. And that should be more than enough. Yeah, I can definitely get things started now. So we're going to blow you up. That's going to create a nice little stair for those other lemmings. And yeah, that's pretty much that level, so... See, had to kind of use some nice thinking for this one. Can't blow this guy up, but we can nuke him. Yeah, we can't blow him up, but we can nuke him, you know, that's an alternative, right? Unfortunately, yeah, I don't think you can save more than those. Like, you have to, I think, make 2 explode in order to get that amount. I think that's perfect. But yeah, that's pretty much that level. 1 or 2 more. This one... Oh, this is a long one. Yeah, I'm going to do this one, but this will be the last one. Obviously, it's just very long. Don't have to save them all. It's also called Rocky Road, not to be confused with ice cream. Also, look at this little guy. It's a trap, but look at this little guy. Yeah, but it's a trap. Yeah, but look at the little guy. Okay, trying to remember how to do this. I guess I can make just a blocker trap down here. That's probably it. We'll just that's what we'll do. We'll make a blocker trap down here. I think this is another one where it's like you need to really pay attention to your tasks here because we only have 2 bashers. So we're gonna bash. We're gonna mine. Gonna bash again. So we're gonna be out of bashers. That's fine. I don't think we need any more at that point. No, I think we're good. Yeah, I think that's about right. Yeah, okay, I think we're good. Okay, so let's see what this guy does. Well, in that case, you guys are going to block. I hope that's good enough. Get right under his button. Yep. Right under his button. Now the interesting thing about this one is like you do want to kind of release these guys earlier than you probably think. Oh god. Well, let's try that again. Let's try that again. Let's try going a little further. There we go. Man, that must have been like a bullseye right there to get him right at that point. Oh well. So, you'd think you want to bash through this thing, but no, you actually do not want to do that. Instead, what we're going to do is we're actually going to build up here. Now, I think we can release these guys. Now, this is... We're still going to have a little bit of a problem because we have a lot of guys moving at once. Oh, you know what? I kind of wish there was only one guy going this way. The funny thing is, I don't really need that many builders left, so I can use probably another builder to build into that wall there. It's not a big deal. Yeah, that should be fine. Although I just realized something. I need to use another blocker. It's fine though. Wow, I'm actually surprised none of them got through there. I don't know about this though. Wow, they must have made the blockers like precision for them a little nicer. Yeah, that could have been a lot worse, honestly. Okay. Probably release them all now. Yay, we did it. just have one little bit left. I think we have enough builders to do it. Okay, so yeah, I think we're good. I think I probably used more, like, probably killed more lemmings than I needed to, but it was in the interest of, you know, making sure we had enough time to finish this stage, so ultimately it was a success. But yeah, there we go. Well, guys, I think that is going to do it for this episode of Oh No More Lemmings. Making some pretty good progress through Wicked, honestly. Let me see what the next level is, just out of curiosity. This one, honestly, isn't that long. I probably could have done this one, too, but I'll go ahead and just stop here anyway. We'll save this for at least a starting level. But yeah, this has been Oh No More Lemmings. This has been another week into this project. Again, I hope you guys have really been enjoying this. It's been a lot of fun. I'm glad that I'm playing this series again, and you know, it's making me more inspired to show more of this series. Like whether it's just like potentially some ROM hacks or some, you know, other versions that were released, and then of course I kind of talked about Lemmings 2 at one point. So yeah, there could be a lot more Lemmings content in the future. But yeah, until then, this has been SlimKirby. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, folks.